Hi everyone, I'm Rockin' Robin. Today I'm out barbecuing some chicken breasts right now because we are going to be making some chicken salad. Now I've made this as healthy as I possibly could, and what I did was I replaced some of the mayonnaise with Greek yogurt. Now this recipe also has some grapes, some cashews, and well, I don't want to tell you everything just to keep you in suspense, but it's very, very delicious. Okay, so I'll be back in just a minute to show you how to do it. Let me go over the ingredients with you so we can get started. So we're going to need some cooked chicken. As you know, I was out barbecuing a couple of chicken breasts here for this recipe, but you could use leftovers. You could use a rotisserie chicken. You can buy one of those at the store, or you could just simmer some chicken breast in some water for say 20 minutes, and that would work too. Just make sure it's cold before you combine everything. All right. So over here I have some low-fat mayonnaise, along with some Greek yogurt. And so remember I said we cut down on our mayonnaise to make this a little bit healthier. All right, so here I've got some fresh lemon juice, and on my celery here I have the superfine dice going on along with the green onion. And I like it that way, guys, because it really just makes your dish better, I think, when you have, everything's dispersed really well into your dish instead of just having a few big chunks. We also have some cashews here. I'm using cashew pieces, and we've got some parsley that I've chopped up, some red grapes that I've cut in half, and I probably counted out about 25 to 30, just depends on how many you want to use. And then for spicing this up, I've got some salt, garlic powder, and some pepper. The first thing we want to do is combine our mayonnaise and Greek yogurt. So I have it here in the bowl together. I'm going to add the lemon juice, and I'm going to put a little salt in here. I'm just going to put a little bit in, and we're going to be tasting this a little bit later too. But I want to get everything kind of combined. Here's the garlic powder and a little bit of pepper. All right, so then let's take my whisk here, and we're just going to mix this up. That way everything gets mixed before we put it in there with all of our other ingredients. It gets mixed really well. I'm a big fan, as you can probably tell, of getting everything nicely combined. So now we're going to go ahead and add our mixture here of Greek yogurt and mayonnaise. I'm going to put it right there in the chicken. Make sure your chicken is cold. All right, we'll get that in there. And now pretty much everything else goes into this recipe. Isn't this, it's just so easy to make. It's great. It's delicious. It's a nice substitute for tuna fish. Okay, everything else goes in. We got the onions. We've got the celery. I'm going to toss in the cashews. You know what? I'm going to hold off on the grapes for a second. I'm going to start stirring here because it takes just a few minutes, and I'm going to put in some of the parsley too, but it takes just a few minutes here to mix this in. I don't want to smash up the grapes. Now if you find that it's not quite moist enough for you, go ahead and add some more Greek yogurt or mayonnaise if you prefer. All right, so we got that mixed in really well, and now I'm going to toss in the grapes and kind of gently fold that in, and we'll be good to go. We'll be ready to serve this up. And now there's a lot of different ways you can serve this. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in just a minute. Of course, you can put it on, a nice French roll would be great. But before we do that, we want to give this a little taste. So let me give that a little taste to make sure that there's enough salt and pepper. Or salt for sure. I think we could use, that's very good. We could use a hint, a little more pinch, just a little bit. Because that really, brings out the flavor, and that's what we want to do here. All right, that should do it. So now we're ready to serve this up. So here's my two ways to serve this up, two of my favorite ways. One is on a bed of greens right here, and the other way is with that nice French bread, because I know everybody likes that a whole lot. So, and what I'm going to do with the bed of greens is I'm going to take some avocado, because avocado goes really, really well with this dish. So I like to just place a couple of pieces right on my bed of greens there. And then you can put a scoop or two, just depends on how much you want. All right. So put that right in the middle. I think you're going to want at least a scoop and a half. 2 scoops, I'm thinking. I don't want to be chintzy now. All right, and that is delicious, absolutely delicious that way. Okay, so then with the bread, you know, you can put mayonnaise on there, whatever you want, mustard, you know, whatever you think fits, and then we'll just pile it up, guys. Pile it up on this beautiful sourdough. Look at that. I'm not even going to put the lid on it. I don't want to cover it up. It's so beautiful. And I put a little bit of lemon on the side of the dish in case you want to just give a little spritz on there. It goes really well. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you have any, you know, suggestions for me on videos you'd like to see, leave them in the comments below. And try this. Let me know what you think and leave me a comment about that as well. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.